Building sustainable delivery into company culture, I think, is essential at the moment. You know, it's a hot topic. It's on everyone's agenda. I think, unfortunately, it took a little bit of a backseat during the pandemic for practical reasons. But I think it's now an area where most companies are really wanting to make good progress. I think some easy pitfalls in sustainable delivery of incentives is not moving with technology, potentially working with suppliers who aren't as up to date with sustainable practices, and not considering the budget implications of sustainable delivery. So in terms of making incentives more sustainable, I think one of the things that's come out of the pandemic is that people are looking more at UK incentives or incentives closer to home. That might have happened because of travel restrictions, but actually we can build some really great incentives in the UK. If you do want to go further afield, we can look at the programme and make sure that the activities are local, that you can walk or use public transport, maybe incorporate cycling, that we're using local supplies on the ground. We can do all of the things around reducing plastic, reducing food waste. There's plenty of options available to incorporate sustainability into event incentives.
I think we've seen everyone move away from print to digital. Everyone's looking at sustainable ways to get badges, lanyards, all of that on-site experience back. But you need to also take into consideration the overall sustainability, not just the credentials.
From a production standpoint, we can create more sustainable events by not using single-use items and making sure that everything within the event has a purpose. Not just from an environmental point of view when we're talking about sustainability, we also look at things from a bit of a social impact as well. So if we're looking at building or creating stuff for a particular event, we look at how we could potentially support the local community with that after the event to give materials longevity. So if we're using large volumes of drape or build items or anything like that from a staging point of view, can we partner with a local theatre group or a local charity where we can give those materials to those people that they can utilise post-event? More and more now we're actually looking at a regionalised supply chain approach where we can source materials in market but then travel some of our core crew to the events. So from a client's perspective, sustainability in events, I think virtual's here to stay. They'll utilise that. Global travel will be reduced, more regionalised activity. But then it's our job as an agency to make recommendations and suggestions on the best use of technology, on the best setup of their event to ensure it's as sustainable as possible.